welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to On Air Airline Manager, and today we're going to be looking about how to run the company. So we've already made our first flight, as you can see in our notifications log. We've already did the transport the goods, and I actually have accidentally taken another flight by accident. If I just go into the jobs, I accidentally clicked accept and I didn't realize, which is a small business trip which we're going to do, but I'm not going to do it in this episode. We're going to do it in the next episode. This one's going to mainly be about how to kind of set up work orders, FBOs, etc. for our company, because we have unlocked a few new things now, and in our airport, our main airport on Donegal, we need an FBO pretty badly. We have quite a few mission trips from here, which I'm going to show you how to. We're going to actually get some staff to do some of these things for us. We're going to get some more aircraft. Now, as you all know, there is a tutorial that can be done to get a free aircraft. I haven't done that yet. The flight they've actually given me is over like an hour and 10 minutes, so I have to do that in my own time. So what we're going to do is go to the main dashboard. I just want to show you my level up tree here. So what I've gone for is passenger license, hiring agreement, and FBOs. Bank loans I'm not too worried about yet, because we've got plenty of money and we're quite a small kind of airline at the moment, so I'm not too worried. So the main thing that we're going to go into first is FBOs. So if we go into the main dashboard of my company and we go to FBOs, we currently don't have any. Okay, so we can have FBOs at any airport you wish. I'm going to put in the code for Donegal, which is EIDL, which you can see is only a size 1. And that's going to bring us up to our airport here. Okay, so while we're here at the airport, we've got a few things we can see here now. It's got 2 runways, 21, 3. Okay, these are our landing fees, depending on what kind of planes that we land. So yeah, so what we're going to do, Donegal actually does have fuels available, which is nice. So what you want to do here now is create an FBO, as this is our main hub, one of our main hubs. I do plan to try and put one somewhere else down further south on island, because the more FBOs you have, you'll get cheaper fuel, better for your staff, etc., which we're going to see now. So we have this asset configuration: cargo hangars, fuel tanks, jet fuel, crew rooms, aircraft tie downs, and aircraft hangars. So what we can do here then, so if we have a cargo hangar, so say if we have a hangar that's worth £500, if we have any cargo stored there overnight, it won't cost us anything. So it could be kind of handy, but I don't think it's what we need right now. We've got jet fuel and the 100 litres fuel. I assume that we are using jet fuel currently. And I think what this does, it just kind of makes sure that we always have this available to ourselves. So what we say 800. Crew rooms, it'd be nice to have at least one crew room. Aircraft tie downs, maybe we can have one. And we can sell fuel to other players. If anyone does come out this way, we can charge what we want. I don't know what the going rate is really on this. We'll have to find out. We can change that at a later date. So we do have one crew room, so we can get a quotation for this. Okay, the project management paperwork, okay, that's fine. The license, okay, so 11 grand to put all this in. That's not too bad. So what we're going to do, we're going to accept that. And now this is going to be getting built. So this is going to take a couple of days, I believe. Which is fine. Okay. So, we now sorted out our FBO. Okay, someone has accepted our request. That's very nice. So for InsideAgameR Airlines, so here now it's under construction. So it won't be ready now until the 9th of the 6th at 9 AM. That's fine. But we now do have fuel and stuff available at this airport, which I didn't have at the last flight. We only just made it across island without the fuel, so this is quite handy to have. Okay, so that is the FBO kind of sorted out for our main base. Now what I do want to do now is look at employees. We do want to start hiring people. That is for sure. We definitely want to start hiring some sort of people. Okay, so now we can actually hire whoever we want, and we kind of want punctuality as a main feature, I believe. But we don't want anyone too expensive. Someone that's going to, you know, do the job, not cost me a bomb. Stress resistance. You're not very stress resistant, are you? But you're fairly cheap. Christian. Let's have a look what you have. Okay, so he can actually fly heavy jets, multi-engine turboprop. Okay, single engine piston. That is nice. Nice. Actually, we know what, we're going to take this guy. He is guaranteed 840 credits per week, so we're going to have to make sure we're going to put him to work. Yeah, so we're going to set him to our main airport, IDL, and we can sign his contract. So we've now hired Christian Jarvin. Now, we need a plane and we need to get some work for this guy. But now, we do actually have some jobs, because if we have a look at our current missions from here, from EIDL, we've got nothing actually going from our airport. Would you believe that? Okay, but EIKN, a couple of cargo drops. Passengers, right, okay, so it's quite far out here, but that is fine. So these kind of cargo jobs, 477, so you probably don't need a big plane at this point. So what we're going to do, let's go to aircraft. Let's search for aircraft. This is actually the main market. Okay, so we've got kind of a few options here. The range ain't too bad. Trying to have a look here. So that's got a really terrible range. We want something to take over 500 pounds, anyways. It could be as simple as taking something like this. Is there anything around our airport though? No. Right. Okay, so these are all pretty damn far away. But we could rent this one. It's only 46 miles away. And this is the same. Where is EIVE? EIVF. Okay, let's take the details on that. We might get him to go and pick this up. Okay, so we may rent this. Okay. Now, that has been rented, and that plane is over here. Okay, so it's not actually that far away. So what we can now do is get our staff to go pick this plane up. Oh, Jesus, it's got no fuel. Ooh, okay. So we need this fella to transport, and he now needs to go to EIVF. EIVF. Clearly, I have messed up that airport. Okay. A lot of going backwards and forwards. I'm still learning on the job as well as we kind of do this. Where the hell is this? EIFV. Oh, EI. Let me write this down. EIFV. Okay, so if we go back to our staff, we're now going to transport him because we need him to get working. This is what we need big time. So Christian Jarvin, let's manage you. Let's transport you now, and you're going to EIFV. There we go. Finn Valley Airfield, that's where he's going. Let's start our transportation. It'll take 39 minutes. Yes, okay, so he's now transporting to go get our plane. If we go to our main dashboard, Then what we're going to do, we're going to look at work orders. So we're going to my aircraft and we're now going to look at work orders for this plane. Okay, let's create a work order. And the first work order, for some reason it's called it B. I don't know why would you call it B? WO1, work order 1. That is today's date. Okay, so our very first leg. Now we are going to need to fuel up. We cannot load any fuel here. Okay, so we need to get this back to fuel at our airport, which is fine. Okay, so the destination that this will be going to first is obviously IEDL, which is Donegal. Lovely. It's given us an alternative. We don't need to worry about that. So basically, this is our very first leg. So 26 nautical miles with no passengers. Okay, so there's nothing here for us that we can pick up or do or anything like that. So we're going to give this to a pilot. We're going to give this to, actually, we're going to give it to no pilot. I've already messed up here. Okay, we're going to press start work order. It should come up red because he is not available until 8:44. Okay, that's obviously fine. You know what, let's delete that. I'm just going to start it again because I made a little bit of a mistake. Okay, let's create a work order. Work order 1. We'll try again. Fin Valley, and it's going to EIDL because we need some fuel because it has no fuel. So it's just doing the one leg. Now, we don't want to add a pilot yet because there's no way of actually saving this for some reason. So what we need to do is if we press save, okay, we need a pilot. That has actually saved the work order now. And we can now give that to Christian. But he will not be available for a little bit more time yet. So we can say it's maybe 8:50. I believe he was back at that point. He'd be there. Okay, and that's perfect. Okay, we're going to add another leg now. So in EIDL, we do need some fuel. He's still transferring, but that's okay. So this should be saved. Now, just to check, because like I said, this work order stuff I'm still kind of getting used to myself. Sometimes it saves, sometimes it doesn't. So if I go rented, oh, there you go, already clicked on the wrong button. Let's go to aircraft. Let's have a look at our work orders for this. And there we go. So Jarvan is not available yet, which is fine. When will he be here? That'd be the next question. I thought he'd be there by 8:50. Where are you, Jarvan? Oh, he's not there till 09:28. Ah, okay. 09:28. 09:28. Okay, so if we go back to our company. So there's a lot of fiddling around here, guys. A lot of, you know, just having a look. You'll get used to it, no doubt. Okay, as we do our work orders, hopefully we can edit the time. So the first one cannot be done till 09. I say 45. And how about that now? Perfect. It's now gone yellow. So that will start 09:45 this morning. And he will get that work done this morning. I think that's enough for one day for him. Now, we can actually start another work order for tomorrow, say. I mean, that's enough flying for one day. So if we add another work order, so this is how you kind of make money in your company, but you have to very much plan it. Okay, so if we say tomorrow, then I still have this plane rented. So say from the 5th, and we can say, well, when roughly will he get back from this? That'd be a good question. Not entirely sure. I wish it did make this kind of stuff a little bit more obvious. Okay, so on the 5th, anyways, we're going to call this WO2. So we'll let him rest a little bit. We do need to make them rest, but we're going to get him going first thing in the morning. So 0600. He should be back. Yeah, he'll be definitely back in EIDL. So EIDL, that'll be his departure. And our very first leg then would be, he would have to go off elsewhere. So we've done some of them. The only one that we haven't got is EGEC. So he could start the morning with this cargo delivery. So he will fly out the first leg empty to EGEC. Going to EGEC. Just make sure that's right. Campbelltown. Yep. Does he need to load up with fuel? He will be taking up a lot of fuel. 400 nautical miles. Okay, I think that'll be enough fuel for the day. Then what we'll do, we'll add another leg then. So from that leg, he will be going to I need to take that with him. It's a shame there's not loads in just one airport. And that is now going back to EIDL. Okay, so he'll go back to Donegal. That's fine. He doesn't need any fuel. Perfect. And then from Donegal, then he can... yeah, he's loaded up that. I'm going to say don't load up fuel at this airport. I think that's where I've made a mistake now on the first work order. I think he's loading up. It's okay. We'll work it. We don't want him to load up with fuel here anyways. He's going to go back to EIDL. Okay, so we'll add another leg for him then. And he will then go off to... He's got some tourists here, EGAA. So we can send him off to EGAA. We can give him quite a bit of fuel here. Don't think the passengers are going to weigh too much. I don't think they're going too far either. Okay. Give him a little bit more just to be sure. Okay, then we'll add another leg, and from that leg then he's going to take, where did we go to? EGAA. So then at that point he'll load these tourists. And they want to go to EGAC. EGAC. Hang on, I think that's my job. Okay, let's ignore. Oh, okay. We need to change this work order a little bit. Let's delete that leg. Yes. Okay, so he's going to EGAC, back to EDL. Okay, let's delete this leg and change, because that one there is mine. So he's only got the 2 transports left. So we'll send them out to EGPI. Going out to Islay. Okay, we don't need to load at that airport. Oh no, we will load fuel at this airport because that's my airport. And we'll add a leg there. So once he's at EGPI, he will load here. And we do not need any more fuel at this point. And they want to go to EIDL. They're going back to Donegal. Okay, that's fine. 81 nautical miles. Okay, that's again another kind of full day for this guy, I suppose. And that'd be perfect. So then what we'll do, we're going to, if we press that, this will now save. And there we go. We need to give him a pilot, and we'll give that back to Christian as well. And again, we can press play on that because he'll do that tomorrow. Fine, there's no issues with that. So he's done a couple of jobs there for us. That'll keep us busy for 2 days. That's fine. Maybe we could actually give him the other part of that. He has 1 more to go, so hang on, we'll pause work order 2. And why don't we add another leg? So what is his last transport? Is EG. Okay, so we're back here now. We can load some fuel there. He will have to go out to EGPF. EGPF. I don't know how far away that's going to be. That's going out to Glasgow. Ooh, okay. That's a long way out. But we'll make him do it. He should be fine. We're definitely going to need some fuel then at this airport. It's 142, so you need to come back. Perfect. And then we can add a leg because he'll be in Glasgow, which is EGPF. We can get him to load his 1 passenger. And he's going to come back to EIDL. We do not need any fuel from here. He should be enough. Okay. And we can start that work order. Perfect. So that's Christian busy now for 2 days. So that's how you start to build your company with staff. Now that's a little bit complex, I know, but it is just the way that is. So we do have a job ourselves. We're going to do that on ourselves, which is a very short flight. So basically, Christian is going to go from there to there, out to here, out to here, out to there, then out to Glasgow and back last. So he's got a lot to do. But that's fine because we're going to start making some money, hopefully. That's worth 7,500, which is good. Yeah, I think that's okay. If we go back to our main home page, and because we need to level up, there's no doubt about it. We're desperate here to level up. A little manage. I'm not worth nothing to nobody. Okay, we just had a message saying that the aircraft has been rented. Okay. So we actually have it for a little while. Perfect, okay. That's all good. Everything is looking good. Where is the map? Okay, so our man has actually, Christian Jarvison has made his way out. he will now start flying, and you'll see him real time now. You'll start being able to watch him go around all these different kind of places, and I'm going to make my little short flight here on the next episode. So yeah, perfect. He's full of fuel. Nice. This is all good. Now, the good thing with this is, even if you don't have the planes on Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can still rent these planes because you're not flying them, which is really, really good. Now, obviously, if you wanted to use that plane, if you have it, you can use it, etc. But yeah, so look, that's really good. Really happy with that. So there we go. There is a little bit of a company management day here today. We sorted out our FBO up in Donegal. Obviously, that's going to take a little while to upgrade. Won't be ready for a couple of days, which is fine. Yeah, 2 days. It's going to take 2 days to build that. That's still not that bad. Quite happy with that. And we will get a bit cheaper jet fuel and stuff, which is good. We can always add to that later on. So there we go, guys. If you are enjoying this content, please do subscribe down below to the channel. Hit the bell icon for notifications. I upload it every single day. And I'd love myself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.